Hello, everybody, and welcome to Loving Whispers. This is Dom from Upstate Supernatural, and I do have James with me. I also have Renee with me as well, and we'd like to welcome everybody in for a brand new session with Loving Whispers. And last week, we got some outstanding captures, absolutely breathtaking, and then it actually correlated into Spirit Box Weekly. You'll be able to see that from some of the findings that we found from last week. And Renee, anybody I've shown this to, again, there's no question on your ability of being able to communicate with the other side. And James and I greatly appreciate everything you're putting into doing this with us. And it's truly, especially after last week, it was truly a beautiful, beautiful moment for us to be able to be a part of that. But for anybody that may be new that's viewing this, we're going to be focusing with Loving Whispers. It's basically to let the other side know that they're not alone, and that there are individuals that are here for them, that are trying to listen for them, and that's our huge intent that we have for the Loving Whispers sessions that we do. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and swing over to Renee real quick.
Oh, thank you, Dom, and thank you for all those kind words. I mean, it's really very humbling for me, and actually, I feel a little emotional every time you say stuff like that, and give me compliments. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. So thank you, and thank you to everybody who comes in, and weekly and participates and are here on this journey with us. We're very grateful for each and every one of you. And of course, thank you to the spirits, right? Because without the spirits who we communicate with, I mean, the show would be pretty boring, right? But we really do get some great interaction with them. And every week we come on, we're so excited and really pumped up and ready to go. And I'm just going to put it out there that before the show started, like a couple hours ago, I was hearing that we have a Brenda and a Matthew waiting to talk to us tonight. So let's see what happens. So thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you, spirits, and thank you, Dom, and thank you, James. You guys are all a very important part of my life.
Thank you, Renee, as well. I mean, this, and James, that this show itself, or series, or whatever you want to call this, our sessions with Loving Whispers, it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for all three of us together. And we each have our own energy that we put into this. And the results we've gotten with doing what we're doing has been truly, absolutely beautiful. And I look forward to seeing where it pushes forward and where it evolves, you know what I mean? But I'm going to switch over to James real quick, just so if you'd like to say anything in the start.
Yeah, sure. First of all, I'd like to thank Renee. I mean, that means a lot to me. It does. And same with you, Don. It's been quite the interesting experience ever since I started doing this show, doing these episodes with you there. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I still do. And there's always something new to learn every day, right? So, but I'd also like to thank the audience. We have one hell of an audience. So I'd like to thank them for showing up every week and subscribing and liking to us there. Beyond that, I hope everyone enjoys tonight's session, and I'll give it back to you, Don.
And again, everybody that's tuning in, thank you as well for coming in here and being a part of this. Honestly, the energy from the individuals that are viewing this with us helps as well. And there, a few years ago there was a lot of stuff that was going on with the paranormal drama or shenanigans and such. But honestly, everybody that's in here, everybody that's kind of even comments after these videos, all of you have truly proven how much the paranormal means, and I can't thank you enough for that. I can't put it into words to say how grateful we are to have you a part of the journey that we're all taking together. Without further ado, though, I'm going to play the findings that we had. And if you haven't had a chance to view these, definitely put on your headphones. I believe there's a couple EVPs in here. And also, don't forget to shoot out a share. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook for either of the pages, Angelic Comfort, Upstate Supernatural, or Loving Whispers. Follow those, and we'll try to keep you up to date with whatever's going on. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and show you some of the findings.
I always ask the same question when I ask this. Could you tell me a bit about yourself? I always ask the same question when I ask this. Could you tell me a bit about yourself?
Was it a 1982 Corvette? Was it a 1982 Corvette?
I didn't do it.
Alright, it'd be helpful if I actually play the right thing. So I'm going to go and do that for you guys.
Now, do you know do you know Renee or Tom? Now, do you know do you know Renee or Tom?
Tom, I'm picking up the name Denise.
Denise.
Tom, I'm picking up the name Denise. How are you tonight?
Can you tell me?
How are you tonight?
Can you tell me?
Did you used to get a perm? Did you used to get a perm? Dom, this week was somebody's birthday, and I missed the opportunity to say happy birthday to them. So if we could, the spirits, can you say happy birthday to Janet? I think I just heard a happy birthday.
James, you didn't just say anything, did you?
Yeah, actually, I said it too.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Okay. I was like, I think it was James. I'm not sure.
Well, you figured it'd be kind of rude for me not to say happy birthday, so.
Just heard a happy birthday.
James, you didn't just say anything, did you?
Yeah, actually, I said it too.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, I think it was James. I'm not sure.
Well, you figured it'd be kind of rude for me not to say happy birthday, so.
I believe one of the guides that I have, I haven't heard from in a while, is Anthony Dominic. And Frank. Frank is my musical. Uh, I believe one of the guides that I have, I haven't heard from in a while, is Anthony Dominic. And Frank. Frank is my musical. Uh,
Would you be able to say goodnight to Janet Wolf for us? Would you be able to say goodnight to Janet Wolf for us?
and those were some of the findings that we found from last week's session, and some of them were absolutely just crazy. Some of the stuff we found out of that, and for anybody that may missed, please don't forget to send Janet Wolf a belated birthday message as well. The spirits even I heard them say happy when we asked if they could say happy birthday. Joey, thanks for being in here. If I missed anybody, thank you everybody for being in here. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to James. James is going to go ahead, and this is the part of the session that we have James do like a burst session. He's going to record audio, and then he's going to play it back and see if we get any audio captures or audio anomalies. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to you, James, and I'm going to mute myself. And Renee, if you want to mute yourself as well.
Okay. And I'll start right now. Okay. Hi. My name is James, and I'd like to wait a sec. There, I did my blonde moment. I forgot to turn my parabolic mic on. Anyways, Hi, my name is James, and I'd like to see if there's anyone around me willing to communicate with tonight. Um, the first solved question there. Is there anybody around me right now? Sorry, that was me. Um, yes, period. I'm going to ask a question from someone in the chat room, Judy Wilson. Could you tell me what month it is right now? What else could you tell me about yourself in general? Is there please? Okay. Renee says they're offering to shake my hand, to put my hand in. Okay. Well, there you go. Pleased to meet you too. And you're welcome. We get. I got a bunch of questions I want to ask, and so little time. Um, to the person wanting to shake my hand, what would your name be? I know earlier we were picking up. Actually, Renee picked up a couple of people, Matthew and Rebecca. I was wondering if you were one of them. Or Brenda, sorry. My apologies. I have a few questions in chat here. The first one is from. Oh, I don't even know if I can pronounce that properly. If I don't, I'm sorry. Izaziel, hmm? Azazel Williams. What is a walker in your realm? And Judy Wilson had a question too to ask. What are shadow people? Okay, I'll squeeze that in as one last question there. My time's pretty much up. Do you still celebrate holidays? Well, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to review it. Okay. We didn't do a volume check, so hopefully it's not too loud there, Don. And okay. Can you hear it? There, I did my blonde moment. I forgot to turn my parabolic mic on. Anyways, hi. My name is James, and I'd like to see if there's anyone around me willing to communicate with tonight. Um, the first solved question there. Is there anybody around me right now? Sorry, that was me. Yes, period. I'm going to ask a question from someone in the chat room, Judy Wilson. Could you tell me what month it is right now? What else could you tell me about yourself in general? Is there please? Okay. Renee says they're offering to shake my hand, to put my hand in. Okay. Well, there you go. Pleased to meet you too. And you're welcome. We could. I got a bunch of questions I want to ask, and so little time. Um, to the person wanting to shake my hand, what would your name be? I know earlier we were picking up. Actually, Renee picked up a couple of people, Matthew and Rebecca. I was wondering if you were one of them. Or Brenda, sorry. My apologies. I have a few questions in chat here. The first one is from. Oh, I don't even know if I can pronounce that properly. If I don't, I'm sorry. Izaziel. Azazel Williams. What is a walker in your realm? And Judy Wilson had a question too to ask. What are shadow people? Okay, I'll squeeze that in as one last question there. My time's pretty much up. Do you still celebrate holidays? Well, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to review it. There you go.
There we go. Got the audio on. Okay. Yeah, I definitely thought I heard a few replies in there as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn the Fazzle box on. Okay. Hello, hello. This is Dominic. Is anybody here that would like to try to communicate with us? We're here for you.
Brenda and Matthew here tonight. Hi guys, how are you? Can you tell me, repeat for me where you're from, please? Do you guys know any of us? Do you know Dom, James, or myself? Have we met before? Well, we're glad that you came to visit us tonight. Nice. Do Brenda and Matthew, do you guys know each other? Were you husband and wife? What would you like to talk about tonight? Matthew, can you hear me? Okay, your right hand, did you have like a rheumatoid arthritis? That had to be pretty painful, huh? I want to know, can you guys sing me a song? I love being sung to. I bet you guys sing really well. We'd all love to hear you sing for us. Go ahead and give it a try. I'll be your #1 fan. Are you being shy? So like I grew up in the Adirondacks and I loved like the woods and all of nature up there. What was it like where you grew up? Did you like where you grew up? I loved where I grew up.
Stilduft. Menos.
They listen. I think that's what it
Hey,
said.
gotcha. And I love animals. Do you guys want some coffee?
Tous. Nune.
Who would like their coffee black? I'm hearing somebody wants it black. All right, I just heard Jack Daniels being whispered to me. Who wants Jack Daniels? Is that you, Brenda? That's a good. That's a good. What is it? A bourbon or a whiskey?
Whiskey, I
A
believe, isn't it?
whiskey.
Yeah, I
She
believe
said
so.
whiskey. Nice.
Nice.
Jack Daniels is good when you have a cough or a cold. So what would you like to talk about?
Haritundu.
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thank you for asking. It's a real pleasure to have you here with us tonight. Thank you.
Catherine.
How are you doing this evening? Are you doing well? Do you have a lot of other individuals around you as well?
Two.
Two?
Are they the same individuals that were around me earlier?
Yeah. Two.
Yep, two. And then... Did you hear...
Elas.
Yes?
Who is the gentleman who wanted to shake my hand?
Unigatri.
Is there...
Qua.
Is there any way you could tell me what was I going to ask there? See, I just forgot what I was going to ask. Is there anything you could tell me about yourself?
Square dancing.
So did you enjoy square dancing?
Renee, I heard you. What would you like to say? What about the lake?
Tutti diasi. Non
A viewer in the chat room wanted me to ask a question, and actually, while I'm at it, Bethany Warner wanted to know if I was psychic as well. No, I'm not. But the question that was wanted me to ask, anyways, I'm all tongue-tied tonight, is who was the gentleman that was behind me last week?
Brenda, were you like 40 years old when you died?
Nuntemps.
What did she say? 36?
Ec vido.
I think so.
Brenda, did you just have a daughter have a baby? Either a daughter or a son? Are you a grandma for the first time?
So.
If so, Brenda, congratulations.
Sagt. Ja, wirklich. Nuntemps.
Was it a baby boy? I can't hear her.
Novato.
In the bathroom?
What happened in the bathroom?
Exerge.
I had another question from Judy Wilson. She wanted to know the gentleman standing behind me last night. Were you on my left or my right? Sorry to cut in there.
No, you're okay.
Sim.
Do you know what they named the baby?
Look up James.
Is that what you just heard, Doc?
I heard look up, James.
Zero.
It was a while ago.
Okay.
Lumina.
Is there something you want me to look up at or to? Is that where you are? Are you here with me right now?
Two.
If you are with James right now, touch his right shoulder, please. Can you touch his right shoulder?
And could you touch my right shoulder?
Du er knækken. 10.
What the hell?
What you seeing, Don?
I think it was just a fluctuation with my sight. It looked like
Oh, okay.
something on your right hand side, like the light changed. It was weird.
Oh, okay. Is there any particular reason you're trying to communicate with me, or in other words, do you have a message for me, or are you just curious that I can communicate with you?
Hearing the name Frank.
Frank?
Would Frank be your name? Tell me a bit about yourself, Frank. Let's start with your age. Can you tell me that? Are you from around this area, around me here, or have you traveled here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, as in you're from around here, or yes, as in you traveled here?
I traveled.
Where are you from originally? Can you tell me?
Did you feel you had to travel far?
10 positive.
Did you feel it was a long distance you had to travel?
I'd like to know, when you travel, can you just teleport? How does that work with you?
Somebody just whispered in my ear, beam me up, Scotty.
Yep, Scotty. Well, that might answer something there.
Who's the comedian? You can crack jokes. You can tell jokes. You can joke with us.
No, we don't bite.
And the rattling noise that you're hearing, that's Renee's cat. That's
Oh yes, I'm
there.
sorry.
Just so everybody's not like, there's church bells going on, guys. What's going on here?
Whoa.
Do you like animals?
Thank you, sir.
They like my cats because they were all sleeping. Oh my gosh. I think I need to mute. This is bad.
Mine's saying hello. Ow. Ow. Okay.
We like them. I heard that. Well, you're playing with them right now. Maybe I'll let them hear the. You playing with the black keys?
Are you enjoying seeing all these cats around? Can you tell me where my cat is right now?
Put him in a cage.
Oh, I couldn't put my cat in a cage. That's me. You used to keep your cat in a cage?
Well, somebody's playing with mine right now. Yes, it's a kitten. That's right. Is that you, Brenda? They're having fun, so thank you for playing nicely with them.
Is that you playing with Renee's cats right now?
Uh-huh.
You like playing with Renee's cats?
They're pretty, aren't they? Which one are you playing with? Can you say their name? Besides kitten. Is that Amethyst? Yep.
When you play with the cats, does it take away a lot of your energy, or is that a myth that you drain your energy doing stuff like that?
Hit.
I would think almost, and think this crazy, when you have a higher vibrational level and you're excited or happy, you're giving off, that higher energy level, like Kalila said on my show Sunday night, to communicate with the spirits. So I would think that with one's energy being higher, that their energy would be higher too, so they would be able to come across stronger and do more. That's just my theory on that, but I don't know. So when we vibrate, when our energy level is up and higher, does that help you? come back to the computer and stop playing with the cats and talk to us.
What's that?
I said, come back to the computer and stop playing with the cats and talk to us.
No, my cat's sitting right behind me, staring at the wall.
Mine's probably waiting to be let in there.
Yep, just staring
I
at
wanted
the
it
wall.
one last time tonight. Is there anything that you'd like to say to Dom?
Can you guys come back and talk to us, please?
Yeah, it's gotten quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard something. I heard one of you.
Are you having a hard time communicating with us?
Or does the Basel box need to be restarted? Nope.
Are you just too busy playing with the cat?
Yeah,
I'll unmute.
yeah, a lot of bells.
Yeah, they're...
Feisty tonight. But,
Yeah.
honestly, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And, maybe we'll just, stop the session early. Just a little bit. And, we do have our 100th, week of, Spirit Box Weekly coming out tomorrow night. And I do have an announcement for the winner of that. If you don't follow us on Facebook, you probably don't know who it is yet, but we did do the pick for it already. And we'll make that announcement on tomorrow night's show for Spirit Box Weekly. It's our 100th week doing Spirit Box Weekly. And then
Awesome.
Sunday we have interview with the Poltergeist of Washington State. And it's an interesting story. There's been a few of us that have been involved in the case. It has also been known as the Demons in Seattle case. It was on Ghost Adventures, Season 3, Episode 19, 18, somewhere around there. We have the individual that has stayed on the property coming on as a guest this upcoming Sunday. So if you guys are around and you're interested in hearing his story, hearing what's happened to him, and what is still happening to him even after he's moved from the property, tune in this Sunday as well. And I think, Renee, you have a show on Sunday as well, right?
I do have a show on Sunday, but it's a rebroadcast because it's Father's Day.
Okay.
So, I don't know what I'm going to play yet, but it's always pretty interesting. Thank you.
And I do see Rusty in here. If you guys haven't checked out Rusty's channel, he's got phenomenal stuff. Pumpkinhead Paranormal, Chris V. Check out each other's channels. Check out each other's content in Angelic Comfort. Don't forget to go over there, check that out, like and subscribe. And James, I'm going to swing over to you real quick, bud.
Yeah, well, thanks. No, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out there. I mean, you guys are great. Thanks, like and subscribe. I think we had a good show or a good session there tonight, Dom. I think we got some pretty good evidence there that we can review.
Yeah, I think we got some good findings out of that, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard a few interesting things out of that. And same with you, Renee. I think you got a few good things out of that too.
I think so too. I think we all did. I think it was great.
Yeah.
It was a fun night.
Oh, it was. It was a very fun night. But once again, though, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out there. You guys are an awesome audience. I hope to see you guys again next week. And I'll say it again, like and subscribe and share and everything like that. And have a great night. Huh?
And thank you again, everybody. Have a beautiful night, and we will catch you later.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Good night.
Good night, guys.